Hello everyone, Praise Good here, and welcome back to more of Age of Calamity. Last time, we saw the explosive might of Daruk. Well, we got to play more with the explosive might of Daruk. Wordplay is intended. Anyway, we're starting here on the title screen because, as you guys know, I record videos in five episode bursts per recording session. I'm flubbing the intro. We're keeping it. So as this new recording session, I'm scanning amiibo, and I'm probably keep up this trend of keeping with me while I scan amiibo at the start of a new session. So, as we begin, I will tell you that amiibo I just scanned was a Pichu amiibo. Let's try and make things more themed as we go along. I'm telling you what amiibo I'm scanning, not to flex, but more or less just to tell you guys what amiibos give what in case something weird pops up one time while I'll scan something. Let's scan this Super Mario series Daisy, not Smash Daisy, Super Mario series. Apparently, Daisy likes to give me fish. Don't read in that. Now, this one's going to be a little bit different because this time I'm going to use a Bokoblin amiibo. So I don't know if the Bokoblin amiibo gave me extra because it was Breath of the Wild themed specifically. But if it does, cool. And if you know that's the case, let me know. And if that's not the case, then we just had a happy coincidence that I got more stuff because Breath of the Wild series. Now, at this point, let's tap one of the amiibo that we did last time, which is that Link amiibo. And Link has decided to give us materials this time and not a weapon, which is fine. Link gets a lot of weapons in this game. You'll see what I mean in due time, outside, even though I'm probably going to play a lot of them. And a character we got last time is Zelda. So let's tap in Zelda. And there's what I meant before when I said that if you scan a character that is a playable character, you can get a weapon for that character relative to what your save data is. I will say as time goes on, if you get a weapon from your amiibo scans, I think it will scale to wherever your save file is. So as of right now, we're getting single-digit weapons for Zelda in terms of strength. As time goes along, these weapons we get may be, in the 30s or 40s for power. Anyway, that's all of our amiibo scanning. Now, I need to break the illusion a little bit, because I have forgotten everything I have done since the last time I recorded this, and I need to assess what I'm doing in today's video, so give me just a second. Well, it seems today's video is going to be focusing on one of our 4 champions that I'm pretty sure all of you are very familiar with, because nobody will shut up about Breath of the Wild now, will they? So let's go see Mipha. Now, as much as I love Daruk, I am going to still keep Impa with me.
It will be my honor.
I will still keep Impa with me, as even though I like Daruk, he does fall off for me, meanwhile Impa somehow keeps relevancy. And with all that done and said, let's go meet Mipha in this... Dang it, no secret animation. Let's go meet Mipha in this timeline of Hyrule.
The long-lived Zora, who could traverse rivers and lakes with ease, lived in Lanayru at a resplendent place dubbed Zora's Domain. Mipha, a Zora Princess with the power to heal others' wounds, was selected to pilot divine beast Ruta. Accompanied by Link and the rest of her party, Zelda headed to Zora's Domain, where she was granted an audience with King Dorephan.
So, for some reason, the Zora are like... I'm interjecting here for some reason. The Zora, for some reason, seem to be like the elves of the Hyrule, even though Hylians are elves. Don't ask, I don't know. Also, something I meant to show off a while ago, and I should have probably shown off right away. Yep, there we go. So, on this loading screen, if you want something to do, you can control the little guardian.
Mipha, pilot the divine beast.
Yes. My father, King Rome, has faith she will do her utmost. With your permission, of course.
This will be a dangerous mission piloting the divine beast against the darkness. And I understand that the knight who will seal that darkness has not yet appeared.
That is true.
I must refuse. I cannot send my daughter into such peril.
But I...
Your Majesty! I bring news!
Well, Link, you've grown since I last saw you. And yet, you have not changed. This creature is a guardian? How cute.
Princess Mipha! Monsters on Ploymus Mountain, marching this way.
What of my father?
His Majesty is leading the army to intercept. He thought the prince was here with you.
Sidon is missing. We will find Sidon. You must watch over the domain.
Highness!
Uh-oh. The precious baby boy is missing. Well, right here at the start, I'm going to do a quick path clear out. Actually, we gotta do a quick path clear out of some bokoblins. But actually, I just remembered something and realized something. Gotta go back. Hi, Zelda. Bye, Zelda. Right here at the start, there is going to be a couple... Unless I'm reading my map wrong. There's already going to be a couple things we can collect and pick up. Like, right at the start. For one, a Korok Seed. Actually, there's going to be a couple Korok Seed. Also, the save statue there is cute. Just underneath King Dorephan's throne is going to be one of the collectible treasure chests that we will need to get for our troubles or our adventure. I like how I call them these things. I haven't been conquering it. Basically, a treasure chest that will despawn, and also, okay, no, that's a little ways off. So we have a little bit of time to get the next particular collectibles. I also didn't make very good note of everything, so let me take. I gotta take note of everything at this point because I'm a very good person when it comes to keeping myself on top of things. Give me a second. Okay, everything's been accounted for on my end. So let's head off into battle here. Now we do have access to Mipha right out the gate. But I want to build up Link a little bit here, just to have my false failsafe in case things go awry. Now, a lot of times, what they're going to draw, focus towards. Oh wow, I jumped over that. Stay there for a minute. What they're going to draw a lot of importance on is the fact that Zoras are fish people. They're going to draw the fact that Zoras are fish people, and they're going to use, like, Pokemon logic, so to say. So they're going to basically say, hey, you're a fish. You will die to electricity really fast. I like that he can't even see me. Mipha, heal the people. Now, actually, at this point, we have the ability to split off. So I'm going to send... Let's see, I'm looking at my map for things I can do. Impa. I'm going to send you here to where one of the treasure chests are. Mipha, I'm going to send you over towards... Let's send you over here. And I'll have Link do the next leg of the adventure really quick. Don't worry, we will see Mipha a little bit, because I know some people have love for Mipha. I mean, don't get me wrong. I like Mipha too, but there's other champions I prefer more. I'm oddly enough right now, I'm literally playing to the audience. Because even though I am Mr. Streamer, I have had, or Mr. Streamer, well, I mean, I haven't streamed this game in a while. By the way, I've streamed like a majority of this game. Cause even though I haven't streamed this game in a while. Oh god, dang it. Oh god. Taking advantage of the fact that I'm attacking. How dare you take advantage of the fact that I'm favoring offense over defense. Throw it. You won't. Anyway. Actually, I know what I can do here. I can have Link do this. And then I can have him get the next treasure chest that's on the map. Yes, I realize they're there. The next treasure chest is somewhere in this general area, yes? Yeah, there it is. There's a treasure chest we're after. Lizal. Give me a Lizal booferang? It's a booferang. Okay. Well, with this being said, let's actually head over to Mipha, where she should be standing next to the treasure chest. Did I hit it? No, I hit the tree. I will work on that, but first things first, treasure chest. I love treasure. Oh, there it is. It's in the corner. Alright. Money. I love money. It buys goods and or services. Gotta get my bearings. This will take a second while I get my bearings. Okay. Where are you? Okay. Have some bumps. Your first mistake was staying above me. Your second mistake was thinking I wouldn't bomb you. I love doing that. Alright. So that's all handled. So they're assisted. Oh, there's another wizard right here. Hold on. Oh, do I only have two? Oh, I didn't disappear in time. There we go. Now I've got all my clones. Fall for me. You know what? You'll fall for me one way or the other. I already know this. Yeah, see, now you'll fall for me. So that should help this Zora captain out. And with this handled, we can actually finally... Well, actually, first we'll do a little bit of tactics. We'll do a little bit of tactics. You know that thing that I'm not very good at? I'm going to do it. Link, go capture that base. Mipha, you handled this threat. Go wait around here. And finally, we will control Mipha. Hold on. Now we'll control Mipha. Which, now that we're controlling Mipha... Actually, let me finish this fight first before I cut away to the thing. Ah, dang it. Let me just flurry rush. So, Mipha is a bit of a faster attacker if it wasn't obvious. She's a bit of a faster attacker and she uses the ceremonial trident. Rude. Let me see that's weak point. There we go. And now that we got that weak point handled, and the Zora captain saved, we have completed the mission, and hey, let's look into Mipha's bio a little bit. Mipha the Zora Princess. You would think, being a water-based creature, or more accurately an amphibian, she would probably be more portrayed as strong in water-based scenarios. Oddly enough, she works pretty well in the air. She's a fast-hitting, not so strong-hitting character, meaning she builds up her special pretty quickly, where using her unique ability to create water spouts around her can actually propel herself airborne with relative ease compared to other characters who must use a wall to jump off into the air, or one of their attack chains, where Mipha, all she has to do is hit right trigger twice and she's airborne. And her air combo game is pretty spectacular, so if you want to invest in a weapon down the road with mid-air damage to enemies, that wouldn't be a bad idea, but don't make that your sole focus of Mipha. But because she can charge up her special so fast, her special is where she really shines, in that is where her healing properties will extend from. Every time she uses her special attack, or her super move, whatever you want to call it, it will heal herself and anybody around her, as well as damaging all enemies around her and opening up their weak point gauge. Now then. Now, Mipha's a little bit weird to play, and I don't know exactly what I said in the bio, because I recorded the bio as well after the video itself. But Mipha's a little bit weird in that, even though she's... well, she's amphibious in nature. Here, hold that. She is a fast attacker that actually does get a little bit of benefit from aerial combat, because her special trigger, her special maneuver, actually lets her go into air, right? Which, speaking of that, I'm going to send you here. And we're going to switch over to Link. But yeah, she can go into air. She go into the air, and, like, she has pretty good aerial combat, so to say. Huh! You know, if I wanted to body right now, I definitely could. Okay, bodying it is. But yeah, she goes into the air a bit, which is a little bit weird. But I guess I'm not going to be a beggar chooser or anything in between there. And with that, we actually captured this base, which our next objective is to the south. So, it looks like Mipha's going to fall right behind us. I'm not going to lie, there's some later skills we can get for Link that I kind of wish I could use, but I can't. Anyway. Let's clear out a bunch of stuff. Actually, I just realized what we can do. Hey, Impa... attack the base. Mipha? Actually, Mipha, I'm going to get you in position for other things, because you can get at a whole lot of stuff. So, Mipha, change directions. I'm going to take care of this. I wish you do it this way. Ah, dang it. Also, I don't know what this is with me. I didn't actually get it to work this time, but a lot of times when I play this game, when I've been playing this game in the past, like, I've gotten, it's a lot easier for me to get, to dodge an enemy attack if I dodge into the attack. Okay, there's that one. Is there anything down here? No, there's not. Alright, I'm gonna switch to Impa. Well, I'm glad I actually got some special hi, Zelda. Special appearance from Zelda's butt. Anybody who played Breath of the Wild know that appearance very well, don't they? Now I'm just getting weird. Let's just proceed to death by 1,000 cuts. Hey. Can I see that? Cool, thanks. Nice toy you got. Does it come in Hylian? Man, that's a lot of bright flashing lights. Okay, but we want to actually take control over Impa for a minute. Because I want to get just beyond this base here. And we'll let Impa continue her assault on this base in just a second. But we have to get a Korok Seed just behind this base. And now I have to do some command. I have to issue a few commands. So, Impa, go up here. Because I'm going to make this your next objective, because we don't do that. Link, while you've got a second, I'm going to need you to head up here to this blue moblin. Sorry, I'm trying to make sure I take inventory of what I've done so far. I don't think I got that treasure chest yet, have I? I'll take control of Mipha in just a second to make the assault begin. Oh, I have to move faster, don't I? Okay. Well, we are now on a time crunch. I'm gonna assume I got the treasure chest that was in this corner. If it's not here, then I failed. Mipha, we gotta move now. Good thing that thing isn't a thing. So yeah, we are in a bit of a time crunch where we have to save the Zora captains from dying. Unfortunately, this may be a mission you may repeat yourself, because I forgot about this with this mission, but this may be a mission you have to repeat for yourself just because the Zora captains are very frail. Also, I think there's a Korok Seed somewhere around here. I hit the wrong button. I'm glad I'm playing this on hard, because I think this is actually one of the first missions I lost on normal difficulty, on very hard difficulty when I played this on my own. Alright. Hey, let's use Mipha's special ability to heal. I would love to help with that, but this is a problem that I have to solve really quickly in the worst way possible. There we go. Got it. Okay, now I have to switch over to Impa really quick and get to that captain that's about to die. Yeah, this is the unfortunate part, that if they die... This is the unfortunate part, that if they do die, we lose out in the mission is a failure. Okay, you know what? Hey, Link. While his bomb goes off, hey, Link, change of plans. Okay, you're already heading there. Good. Hold this. Okay, cool talk. And now we just throw a bomb around. I like how I'm like trying to like speed run this almost because I have to. But I will say, if you're following along on this, do not go to the furthest most northern point of this map until you've collected everything, because that will end the mission somewhat prematurely. Right around here should be a Korok. Right over there. There it is. I hope I've gotten all the chests at this point. No, let's see. I gotta re-triangulate my stuff. The Koroks are the thing I'm the most worried about missing right now, so that's what I'm looking at right now. So I got that seed. I just got this seed. I think at this point I actually got all 4 seeds in this map. That's all there is. So let's switch over to Link. Oh god, I'm glad I did this when I did. That Zora captain was almost dead. I was hoping I could actually get... Oh, you actually let me do it? Cool, thanks. Wait a second. Now release it. It pays to just stall your attacks by half a second. Okay. Now that's done, let's backtrack a little bit. Because there should be one of those quote-unquote missable treasure chests right around here somewhere. I'm trying to find exactly where it is, and it's kind of hard to... My eyes only go 2 directions, not 7. Somewhere around here. Okay, so they found Prince Sidon. By the way, this is something you're going to notice a lot, is that I'm going to miss a lot of text because it flashes up on screen so fast. See, I think I only missed the 1 treasure chest. And I'm going to have Impa go back and see if she can't get at it. Now, something I haven't mentioned is something in like other Warriors games where... If you make sure you fulfill all the guidelines of a quest, yeah, if you make sure you fulfill all the guidelines of a quest and capture all the bases, that typically gives you a higher rank overall. Okay, that's nothing there. But with Hyrule Warriors, that isn't something you have to worry about. Oh, hey, here's one. I think that's the one. I think it's the only one I've missed so far, if I've missed any. Let me double check one last spot, and if it's not there, then I will proceed to take... Well, Link's already almost there. I will switch over to Link and have him take care of the mission. Again, this is like one of the most stressful missions to miss out on anything to fail on, because the Zora captains are part of your lose condition at this point, which I never talked about. So maybe once I comb this area over here to make sure I have missed it. Okay, I'm going to assume I have not missed the treasure chest here. And if I have... we can confirm. We can go back for treasure chests at a later point once we get a certain side quest completed. But something I didn't mention is every... Yeah, okay, there it is on the bottom. Every map you play on has a victory and a loss condition tied to it. Some become more... some of them come up as you're going along as compared to others. So, for instance, this one, what popped up is like if a Zora captain were to flee, we would end up losing the mission. So the fact that I defeated that blue moblin with that Zora captain at like 5% or less health was basically playing with danger. Basically pulling a Mr. Incredible. Go, I got time. I didn't have time. Anyway, let's go over to Link. You knew Lionels had to be here somewhere, right? Now, please, never underestimate the power of a Lionel, which is why I'm going to proceed to underestimate the power of a Lionel. Oh, all my party's here. But yeah, never underestimate the power of the Lionel. They are like basically the mid bosses of Breath of the Wild for obvious reasons. Be prepared to do cheese and use tactics to your advantages and dodge, because they will not go easy on you. This one might, just because it's like the tutorial fight. Dodge it. But yeah, baby Sidon was ready to throw hands at a... not that one. Okay, well, invincibility frames it is. I was supposed to use Cryos for that one. Okay, what are you gonna do? Bomb time? Now I can bomb time. Also, Lionel, much like all larger enemies in this game, Lionels do have multiple counter sigils. I'm gonna... Sheikah runes, whatever you want to call them. Oh god! I'm gonna die and make a mistake, which is why I'm actually gonna switch over to Mipha for a little bit, because I think she's actually pretty good health. And if I can get special gauge with Mipha, I can heal up everybody. Also gives me a reason to use Mipha for half a second. Oh, okay. Listen, I understand my lumps. I understand I need to take my lumps, but can we take my lumps somewhere else, please? My lumps don't look good at me. Running! Hopefully I'm alright. Hit. Okay, right. She has limited attacks because she's a new unit. I have not done any upgrade quests for her yet. And again, dodging into it, like I said before, dodging into attacks are better for me. I don't understand this phenomenon why. It's just how my brain works. Dodge away from the attack, bad. Dodge into the attack, good. Whoop, done. Whoop. Nah. Give me the death by 1,000 cuts. Oh god. Actually, you're outside of the camp. And nice. And okay, I was about to say I missed, but that's okay. I actually managed to hit. Impa, please save me. I am so used to how I normally play this game. I need somebody to save me from myself. Bombs? Bomb. Oh, it didn't go off? Fine. Fine, we'll do things this way. Wait. Does Impa have the most health out of all my characters right now? Anyway, hold that thought for a minute. Now proceed to hold this L, please.
Sidon! Why would you try to fight that beast alone? I was so worried about you. But still, I am proud. What a brave little brother I have. Oh no. Mipha. Huh? What is that?
That, Mipha, is your destiny manifested. I almost called it her density. I am the smartest person you know on the internet. That's a bold-faced lie. Anyway, as we go through the amount of... Wow, we got so many weapons. As we go through our weapons, big thing... I missed a Korok Seed. Where? Oh, no. Oh, I bet it's that one in the corner. I bet I know exactly what Korok Seed I missed. We'll have to get it... I'll have to get it in the Rego. But for now... Much like with Daruk, if I remember right. Much with Daruk, we have a little bit additional we have to take care of. Also, we have a funny hat. I forgot to put funny clothes on Link.
Zora! There is no turning back now!
King Dorfan!
Could it be?
Oh, it definitely could be. So I was remembering correctly. Much like while playing as Daruk at the end of his mission, Mipha has the same thing with her story-based mission where we must pilot Divine Beast Ruta. Now, piloting Divine Beast Ruta as a general guide, you have seeker missiles like crazy. Be at a range unless you absolutely don't need to be. So you have these. You have the Icicle Blast, which are very similar to Rudania's... Which are going to be very similar to Rudania's Magma Balls, if you're familiar with that. But, like I said, Icicle Barrage. Mouse over as much as you can, and let it fly! It takes a little while to recharge, but this one I do recommend. Also, if you're not going to fire, activate the shield on Ruta. It will save you more. It will save you much more hassle than you think it will. Anyway, I'm also going to mention that you do want to use a little bit of force. Just a little. That's your basically treat that as your get off me maneuver, okay? Do not use that for anything other than get off me tactics. Okay, everybody go away. I will say, in terms of all of the Divine Beasts, I think Ruta is pretty close to the top for me. There's only a handful of Divine Beasts that are better, in my opinion. Granted, we have only 2 others to see in this game, but oh god. Target everything. Okay, we're out. We cannot hit any more targets, so let it fly. I bet you're still alive up there. I bet you're still living up there with your beating heart. Disgusting. You know what? Go away. Although, as I kind of alluded to before, you will, you can still kind of just hold forward for the most part, even with the Divine Beast that's focused on range. And oddly enough, this isn't the Divine Beast that's focused on range. If you know Breath of the Wild, you know who that is. You know who and what that is. Let's just take one. Use some of these to intercept some shots. Get a little closer. Nice landmass you got there. Be a shame if it left. There you all are. There you are. Catch this ice missile. Hey, slight request. Could you don't? Many beings. How about a Ganon killing laser? How about that one? I'm just gonna carve some mountains here if that's cool with everybody. Everybody cool with that? How have I not defeated all the Lionels? Where are they? Where is she? Okay, they're up there on the cliff. I can see them now. Clear as day. And that's that. Compared to Rudania, this mission wasn't as bad, but then again, Rudania is kind of poo-poo in my eyes. I don't like Rudania. I think I've mentioned that before in great detail. Let me reiterate. I don't like Rudania. Daruk, love the man. Big man. Big man, big heart. Rudania,
This attack proves your point. We are woefully unprepared to defend against the Calamity. The Zora will face this peril head-on. We must consider the future. We all share this land of Hyrule. So all of us must do our part. Mipha, attend.
Yes, Father.
You will become the pilot of the divine beast, Ruta. On one condition. You must promise to come back safely.
and with the fact that Mipha has shown her competence in piloting Divine Beast Ruta, she joins our ranks as a fighter. Now I'll say, oh, by the way, a bunch of quests are going to pop for Mipha. We will handle all those quests in due time. Not right now, of course, because we still have to go back into that mission. We have to go back into that mission. No, I'm not going to go there yet. Thanks for offering, though, game. We have to go back into that mission, though, and get the one Korok Seed we were missing. Which I know roughly where it is, so I'll just meet you at that point. So instead of going left here, you want to go right, and then there should be something right around. Yep, there it is. Oh, I think that's supposed to look like one of the wilted trees from Wind Waker. Neat. Fun little things you noticed. Anyway, I'll now meet you at the end when I've gotten it, and we'll go through some of the side quests. Well, that was a fun double down excursion. Man, you keep giving me weapons. Ooh, we get to experiment with that in a little bit. But you keep giving me weapons that I can't and don't want to talk about quite yet. But thanks, game. If I'm being very poor on giving the illusion of what's happening, I'm well aware that it is. I'm well aware I'm doing terrible at masking any things that are supposed to happen, but just know that we aren't going to talk about the Boko Bat or the spears yet. In due time we will, but not right now. Anyway, that was the Korok Seed we were missing, and allow me to play that mission again and get myself down pat. So before we wrap things up, let's see how many supply-based quests we can finish before we move on with our day. I'm going to take a stab and say like 2. And I think I'll do a little bit of like resource management. So more combos for Mipha.
I will not rest on my laurels.
And okay, I need a strong combo. I think her next like combo chain upgrade is what I need. Anyway, this dye shop. So this dye shop, I don't think I'm gonna do too much with the I think it's a Kokichi. Oh, Kochi. That was close. If you know why I said Kokichi, don't worry, we're both terrible. Anyway, the dye shop works much like it did in base Breath of the Wild. You can go to the dye shop. You can go to the dye shop with any item you have and say, "Hey, can you dye the item of this color?" Sure, it will cost you X amount of money and whatever supplies you happen to have. So if you're going to dye your clothes, try and use an item you have an overabundance of for a color you want to use. And keep in mind, most of the dyeing is not going to be super impressive. Like for the prototype Ancient Greaves we got here, it's just going to dye that really dark midnight blue instead of anything else like the boots or the girded thighs. And I realize what words I'm saying. sticking with it. But also, I want to highlight the fact that you cannot use this with other characters, just with Link. Ah. Making a monster, talking about two-handed weapons. Well, if that didn't just spoil it right there, Link can master other weapons. I will not be talking about that until the game gives us the quests that let us look into other weapons for Link. But just know Link does have access to other weapon types in this game. And I think, I'm looking here, because I think, yeah, that's what I thought. So, we're done with quests here, and we're done with main quests here, but now we're going to do now we got to have side quest stuff. But before we're done, I hear how when they may show up. Challenge vicious monsters. Okay, so I'm going to unlock this. I will be unlocking this, which will start having things pop up. But these are going to be. This will lock up the ability for us to upgrade other things, which we probably won't see the ability to do anything with for some time. Yeah, for a little while. But I think it does gives us access to that third item there, which, can I get info on this? No, I cannot. Oh, yes, I can. Those vicious monster reports. We do need that stuff for other upgrades as we go along. But that's not something we're going to worry too much about right now. But what's going to do on the map is it's going to start popping up these vicious monsters. Now, if you're following along, definitely pop these, but do not. I would recommend to not really touch these that much unless you think you absolutely need the stuff from the EX Ancient Lab. And keep in mind, this is all DLC stuff I'm talking about right now. So these are DLC only missions that feature monsters that have either stupid amounts of health, stupid amounts of defense, and or stupid amounts of strength. And it can also be multiples of monsters like this. I'm not going to touch on this until we get to DLC territory, but if you want the vicious monster reports, start looking into this. But I wanted to make sure I got the ability to find vicious monster reports in case any of the quests we do now give us access to the vicious monster titles, or whatever they're called. But with that, I'm gonna... Actually, no, we're not done yet. I'm gonna take a minute. I'm going to get Mipha up to the same speed as Daruk is. And I'm gonna stop by the blacksmith now, because we get to talk about something a little bit funny, with a little bit additional. Well, actually, let's see if we have stuff for resale first. I saw an emblem. Also, I'm just gonna go for the high resale stuff right now. I saw an emblem that made me go ooh while we were in between missions there. And the reason is that is a high fusion weapon. Let's see. I kind of want to save it. I kind of want to save it for something we're gonna get later on, but if you come in here and you see that flashing, I'm going to say bonfire. You see that flashing bonfire or flashing kiln icon? That means whenever you use this to fuse into whatever weapon you want to, it'll be much greater. Like, it's not the same comparison, but let's compare this sword with fusion plus 150% compared to another one-handed weapon that is of roughly the same level and power. It is quite the difference. That being said, I'm going to hang on to that one specifically for now, just for the future. And I'm going to... Oh, you want me to smelt something down? Attack range. Can I have something that's not attack range? Fine, I'm just going to do these two. But yeah, I'm going to just do some mid-maxing and optimization, so to say. Let me see if I can find something with a symbol I like. No, I cannot. So we're just going to do all of these. We'll do as many of these that are just like, okay, fuse some poo-poo stuff, so to say. Oh, okay, that's an effect that hasn't happened yet that I get to talk about. So there will be the ability to increase the chance of this happening as the adventure goes along. But occasionally, when you fuse your weapons, you'll occasionally get a random chance to increase the amount of experience fusion will give towards your weapon of choice. it is effectively random when it occurs. But I think it effectively doubles the amount of experience you would have gotten. Anybody, I can look up the number. I might not do it, or might not find a concrete thing. People of the internet, if you know if there is a concrete number that happens when that effect goes off, go in the comments. I'll make sure to do my best to highlight it. Anyway, we're not using Zelda too much, so we haven't gotten too many weapons for her, so I'm not going to worry about her. Mipha, let's make you mildly better, because I do not want to fuse any of those emblems onto you. I said that she does get some boons from being airborne, but not like this, man. Ooh, I'm going to save that attack speed up for Daruk. And let's leave that at that. So I guess with that, I'm actually going to... Well, seeing as I have some of the money, I'm going to catch up the characters that I'm going to probably use the most for now. And catch them up to Link's level. But I'm not going to go too much further. So, as much as I love Daruk, and as much as I try and vouch for Zelda, well, how much is it? Okay, it's not that bad. I'll keep everybody up. This is not something you want to do in the future, by the way. Do not try and keep everybody up to the same level as your highest level character. You will be outmoneyed by the time it's done. But anyway, now that I've made my outro about 5 times now, I'm going to call things here. Everyone, thank you all so much for watching this episode of Age of Calamity. And come back next time when it'll be side quest time. I'll see you folks then. Take care.